row of boats coming out.
After the Beauharnois locks, when traveling downstream towards Montreal on the St Lawrence Seaway, the next lock is the Cote Sainte-Catharine Lock. The Cote Sainte-Catharine Lock helps vessels navigate the elevation difference between the Beauharnois Canal and Lake St. Louis. It plays a critical role in the transition to the lower sections of the seaway leading into the Greater Montreal area. Like many travels and journeys, especially by boat, it seems like things don't always go the way that you might think them to go. As we approached the canal coming up to the Cote Sainte-Catharine Lock, we had a huge ship, cargo ship, blocking the path.
So it looks like that's the ship that's sideways in the channel that we need to go through. So we're going to just anchor off to the right there. We should be able to find a spot, I think, to get in, and we can wait it out. Hopefully it's a sheltered enough location there. We'll see. So that's the ship, basically blocking the whole channel.
On August 22nd, 2024, the Dutch cargo vessel Heemskerkgracht encountered a mechanical failure while navigating the South Shore Canal near Kahnawake, Quebec.
This ship is so big I can't fit it in my camera lens. That's half zoom. And it's basically touching the other bank.
The 138-meter ship, carrying scrap metal bound for Spain, lost propulsion during a maneuver, causing it to drift and run aground at 45-degree angle, effectively blocking the canal. Upon grounding, the Canadian Coast Guard promptly responded, conducting inspections to assess potential structural damage and environmental risks. Fortunately, no injuries were reported, and the vessel did not pose an immediate threat to the environment. The incident halted maritime traffic through this vital section of the St. Lawrence Seaway, forcing approximately 14 ships to anchor while awaiting resolution. This disruption came at a critical time as the seaway serves as a major artery for international trade. On the morning of August 24th, after thorough preparations, the Heemskerkgracht was successfully refloated with the assistance of tugboats, Ocean Pierre Julien and Ocean Intrepide. The operation took about 20 minutes, which after the vessel was towed to the Cote Sainte-Catharine terminal for detailed inspection.
Well, they pulled the boat out enough, I guess, to get the stern or the bow off the bank, and it looks like they're going to bring it down the locks under tow. So we got 2 tugboats, and I think it was the Intrepid and the Jean-Pierre or something, or Pierre Juliet, something like that. I'll have to look it up again, but 2 tugboats all the way from Quebec City. So now they're moving it out of our way. So we're in business for today. It didn't take them long at all. I'd say 20 minutes they had that thing off there. So the ship and canal is free. And he's free. And away he goes. You can just see the mast now. Communication gear. The Heemskerkgracht. Probably waiting to get recertified so they can carry on. This is the emergency docks. We got the big tug spots. I think the way I understand it is a reinforced right there where it says tug, and that's where they're supposed to push or pull.
Thanks to the assistance of the tugs, the boats were floating freely in the South Shore Canal. They did an impeccable job, is what Jean-André Morin said. Following the successful refloating, maritime traffic through the canal resumed, restoring a crucial link in the St. Lawrence Seaway. This incident underscores the importance of swift response and coordination among maritime authorities to maintain the flow of international trade. The Cote Sainte-Catharine Lock was completed in 1959 as part of the St. Lawrence Seaway project. It is one of 7 locks on the Canadian side of the seaway and helps vessels bypass the Lachine Rapids on the St. Lawrence River. This lock features massive gates and uses gravity-fed water to raise or lower ships a vertical height of about 9 meters or 30 feet. Its operation is completely automated, ensuring efficiency for the hundreds of vessels passing through each year.
Now they're finally passing shipping traffic. Now that that boat is out, pretty busy. passing each other here in the canals. Lots of room.
Like, I thought you guys were supposed to pass through the night.
Yeah. Well, passing the sign, wherever it is there, that's where the big ship was stuck, basically wedged across here, this whole canal. So you see it's pretty wide, so that boat was pretty long. And we're following Celine through. We're trying to match her speed. There's a speed limit in here for a small wake, so looks like we can keep up. And then we're going to hopefully just go and sneak in the bridge, the lift bridge, right behind them. That way we don't have to wait for another one.
Because of the blocked canal and all the ships waiting, they actually left the bridges up for us, so many ships were going back and forth through the canal here, and we didn't have to wait for any bridges.
There's twin train tracks on this one, and fully raised, that's 39 meters, and this one is 39 meters. It's a big boat. In front of him is the Heemskerkgracht or whatever, the one that was stalled. They've got him up at the emergency mooring. He's doing about 5 knots and we're doing 6. When you pass that semi, like you're saying, eh? It's like, is there another car coming down around the corner? I don't know what this guy's doing. He's supposed to go on the other side. This is Lock Sainte-Catharine, lock number 2. One more after this, lock number 1, which is St Lambert. So we are going to find just to the right, there's actually a big ship in the lock right now. They're probably raising them up. And then we are going to go to the pleasure dock to the right of them, below that big tower. I'll zoom in. So there's a tower to the right, and then in front of it there's a boat. So that's actually where I think the pleasure docks are. So we're going to go just moor up and let them know that we're here, although our pickup I think is at 4. We've got a couple hours to wait, but I don't know what they're going to do today because there's backlog of ships. There's 14 big ships that need to make it through too, so they're probably just going to stick to the schedule. That way you know, we can't get affected by other ships. Sorry for being so jerky, but our boaters just have to go by it full blast. Creating huge wake. It's supposed to be 5 knots in here. Anyways, St. Catharine Lock, here we go. Selina.
Unlike the Beauharnois locks we covered earlier, the Cote Sainte-Catharine Lock is designed to accommodate larger ships up to 225 meters, or 740 feet in length. These large ships can use floating bollards, eliminating the need for line handlers, providing smoother transits for crews.
This is the Dream boat coming in. Apparently the founder of Home Depot owns this boat. It's pretty crowded out here. This is St. Catharine Lock. A bunch of us are all tucked in. Crazy coming into the lock here. We've got a tailwind. The other guy's got a raft up. There's a whole line of boats coming in. Trying to make this 4 o'clock lock. So this is Cote Sainte-Catharine, so St. Catharine Lock. They did the same thing, so they've tied some lines. You can see here over my shoulder. And then, you know, I just got a big coil here by my feet. And you just sort of hoist yourself down. It's a little awkward because we've got about 10 knots of wind behind, so it's pushing the boats in, so kind of got it reverse. But Dan did a good job. And yeah, this is some ladies in a houseboat behind us, and then they're rafting up basically all the different boats. They scheduled the lock for 4 p.m. So I think that they give all of us recreational boaters a chance to kind of get in here because we're not used to this. The commercial ships are just, you know, pull in and away they go. And yeah, just for fun, the owner of Home Depot, they're playing golf on the back of his yacht. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like he's in front of those other guys, but there's somebody out there with a yellow shirt and he's playing golf out there. But anyways, this is St. Catharine's Lock. So basically, you know, the same lines. It's pretty easy to go down that way. I'm just going to make sure that the boat's not hitting the wall too much, and that's it. And then we're off to the next one for 6 o'clock, St. Lambert, and it's about I don't know, 7 or 9 nautical miles away or something like that. 12. I can't remember now. I'll check it and I'll update the little thing here. But basically, we've got to kind of keep a good motor to get there in time. Now those are called bitch wings. Okay. She's basically not happy because she's telling him to put that boat over there and putting a third boat raft up. And then this old man's not happy about it. He's like, I don't want to have another boat on there. This is going to be too hard. And she's telling him, no, go ahead and do it anyway. We got to make it work. So we're making it work. Got to listen to the dock master. And then, yeah, she pulled out her bitch wings. Looks like the big cross bridge closes. And then the doors, the rear doors are closing after that. Yeah, there you go. Going down slowly. Up ahead, the Home Depot boat actually has fenders like way up in the midair. It's on the 2nd or 3rd level. But I guess because the lock goes down, they need that, right? So the fenders will be touching way up there on the locks. I don't know if you can see that there in front of that lady. Black thing right by her head. That's actually fenders on the Dreamboat. It's hard to see there, but Dreamboat's leaving. So they put us in with a 90-meter yacht. And And then there's 1, 2, 3, us, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 other residential or personal craft. Well, I gotta say it was honestly a little chaotic, just because of that big boat. So we didn't have our usual space or whatnot, so there were some lines thrown down and it all worked out okay, but these boats here were panicking a little bit, and then these extra boats were behind us, and they told us to go last at the next lock. So that's Cote Sainte-Catharine's. I think slow it down, Dan. I think we're catching up to these guys over here. The big boat's not moving too fast. I think they're being gentle because of all of us in here. The Dream Boat, the 90-meter yacht. So he's got huge thrusters, of course, right? So probably blow us all back 20 feet. Anyways, we're there now. Just a lineup. Leaving St. Catharine's Lock. Lock number 2.
As visits exit the Cote Sainte-Catharine Lock, they continue downstream toward the St. Lambert Lock, and eventually the heart of Montreal. Each lock passage is a reminder of the engineering marvel that connects the Great Lakes to the Atlantic.
Coming up to the Samuel Le Champlain Bridge in Montreal. It's a pretty big bridge. That's like, I don't know what the clearance is, but it's hundreds of feet. You can see in front of us, we're still following the Home Depot yacht, Dream Boat, and we're just going to hold up the rear here as we come in. Kind of timed our speed.